A Springfield man is under investigation after police say he gave them a fake name. Who police thought was Ronald C. Harris is actually 52-year-old Terrence Harris, who's been using his relative's name that does live in Sangamon County. Terrence has been charged with retail theft several times since May, and most recently on November 7th, Harris was charged with burglary at Lanphier High School's construction site. A judge gave him pretrial release following that arrest, but then he committed the same crime on November 12th at the same location. Now law enforcement are trying to figure out ways to deal with suspects who have a history of charges. Our David Pierce is working for you to share why officials are hitting roadblocks as they navigate a piece of new legislation.
Sangamon County State Attorney John Milheiser says charges like retail theft, burglary, trespassing are no longer detainable under the Pretrial Fairness Act. So in cases like Terrence Harris's, a judge is allowed to put conditions on pretrial release.
There be counseling, stay away from a certain area, obviously not commit any new offenses.
Just 5 days after Harris's November 7th burglary arrest at Lanphier High School, police say they found him there again, and he was charged again with burglary. Milheiser says his office can't petition to have a person jailed for crimes that are non-detainable, but they still have options.
What we can do, if somebody is charged with a crime that's non-detainable, they are released with conditions. Then they violate those conditions. We can then petition the court to detain them based on the violation of those conditions.
Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell says the Pretrial Fairness Act has taken pressure off the jail by granting inmates pretrial release, but it can backfire on residents.
The taxpayers that actually pay the bills for these inmates to be housed here are now out being victims of crimes again.
Thank you, David. Now, officials say Harris bonded out on previous charges before the pretrial fairness took effect on September 18th.